On Tuesday the 21st of June, Thursday the 23rd of June, and Saturday the 25th of June, train strikes are taking place across the UK in what is being described as the biggest national rail shutdown for 3 decades. Rail workers voted for the strikes back in May. The RMT says that its workers have been subjected to pay freezes since 2020, and due to the current cost of living crisis, this is essentially a pay cut, along with other concerns concerning job security.
We want a guarantee of no compulsory redundancies, and we've got the pay issue, which is ongoing now. Most of our members haven't had a pay rise for 2 or 3 years. In that kind of hot.
Do you have a number in mind?
I don't have a number.
Certainly for pay.
Well, we know what the cost of living is. We know that our
An 11% pay rise.
Well, 11%, 11.1 RPI is today.
On one hand, this is a legitimate claim, and it is not only rail workers experiencing the stagnation in wages. In London at the weekend, thousands protested for the government to take action.
Not deterred by an overcast London, thousands of people travelled across the country to be here, protesting against the inaction they see in tackling the cost of living crisis.
However, since the COVID pandemic, train usage has decreased significantly. In the years 2021 to 2022, rail usage totaled only 56.9% of the total from 2019 to 2020. Clearly, this has hugely decreased the revenue levels received by these train companies, and therefore it is more than reasonable that these rail companies make cuts to address the massive decline in their income levels. Furthermore, Grant Shapps made some valid comments recently about how these strikes would be less effective than strikes in the past.
It's not like the old days when the RMT could shut down the nation's economy. Now many rail users can work from home. For millions of passengers, rail is now a choice, not a necessity.
And he's absolutely right. Years ago, when a strike was called on the London Underground, my typical 45-minute journey to work became an 80-minute journey, including a 35-minute walk from Liverpool Street to Holborn. Of course, you have to do this twice on the same day, and it is not ideal. Work from home was not a thing back then. In contrast, this week it is highly likely that individuals such as myself will work from home on these strike days, and that will be the case for millions across the country. Regardless of the increase in work from home, these strikes look set to take place and cause misery for millions across the country. Of course, it goes without saying that rail workers should have the right to strike, but in this instance I think their actions are unjustified and will have little public support. Thanks for listening, everyone. Bye.